Just so you guys can see this is the latest tweet from Deda Pong regarding Scum. So bleeding and blunt damage trauma. The current system works in a way that all damage that players receive is treated as bleeding wounds. However, bleeding wounds should only occur if damage is inflicted by sharp objects, such as knives, axes, and claws, etc., and not by blunt weapons, such as like hammers and baseball bats, I guess. Blunt weapons can inflict trauma that can eventually lead to broken limbs. Sharp weapons like axes and bullets can also break bones. Also, no matter what kind of clothes a player has, it doesn't provide any kind of protection against puppet attacks. Layers of clothes don't provide anything, and players have to patch their wounds constantly, which sometimes makes the game a bit tedious to play. The solution to this issue would be to add armor class for all clothes depending on their durability. This means that each armor class defines the amount of damage that clothes can sustain before it gets torn up. When clothes get destroyed or torn up, they will expose the skin or body, which will result in bleeding wounds, which makes sense, right? Armor class goes from 0 to 10. 10 means that there is no armor, and 0 means that the clothes are impenetrable. This number also reflects the amount of durability that an item has to lose to become impenetrable. Armor class of 0 means that even fully destroyed clothing, or like 0 durability, gives full protection. Wait, what? Armor class of 0 means that even fully destroyed clothing gives full protection. How? Unless that means something completely different. That's really baffled me. Armor class of 1 means that the item cannot provide any protection below 10%. Armor class of 5 means that the item cannot provide any protection below 50%. Armor class of 8 is 80%. Armor class of 10 means that even with 100% durability, there is no protection provided. Okay, it's very baffling for me at the moment. I mean, it's still fairly early for my brain, quite honestly, so I'm sure I'll get it later on. It will just take a couple of hours. Layers of clothing provide additional protection for the character. Each layer is considered as a separate protection. First, the game will take outer layers, and as they get destroyed, switches to the inner layer until nothing but the skin is left. Once the layer's durability gets below its AC factor, then the layer gets ignored since it gets penetrated. Giggity. For now, we will keep the system of how damage to layers is distributed, although it would be better that inner layers don't receive the full amount of damage until outer layers get penetrated. Eventually, when there is no protection, all layers are penetrated. Sharp objects or puppets will make bleeding wounds, no matter what happens. Up until then, all wounds should be treated as blunt damage trauma, or bleeding wound without the bleeding. So yeah, that kind of makes sense. So it will just basically go from like the outer layer to like in. I mean, I'm only just wearing a shirt today, so it'll just, as soon as this is gone, that's it. This type of trauma will immediately go into stabilization phase, and no bandages are needed for it since there is no bleeding. Also, there will be no infections too. So for the blunt force trauma, that is awesome actually. That is really good. So ideally you want to go for blunt force trauma rather than sharp object. But as soon as even if you have like I don't know, a machete or a sword or anything really, if it gets through the clothing, then it becomes sharp object trauma, you know, instead of blunt. So as soon as it goes through there, then you will get bleeding. Until then, and this is the table that they've got. So sharp weapons. One-handed blades will penetrate armor class 2+, which they have actually. He messaged directly after this message just to fix that, because it says one-handed blades will penetrate armor class 6, not armor class 2. And two-handed blades will penetrate armor class 1, which is that one there. Bullets will penetrate all clothing except for bulletproof vests, which is those there. So we got armor class 10. So 10 is like the worst armor class there is. So t-shirts, underwear, slippers, improvised shoes, disposable mask, medical gloves, kitchen gloves, etc. Armor class of 9 is civilian gloves, hats, high-top shoes, Crocs, scarves, and balaclavas. Armor class of 8 is military gloves, like full facial masks, and high-top shoes. I don't know why he's got high-top shoes twice there. One there and one there. Maybe there's different types of high-tops. I'm pretty sure there is two different types of high-top shoes. Armor class of 8. Again. Why has he got 2 armor class 8s? Would have made more sense to just have that all as one, really. So anyway, second armor class of 8. Civilian clothes, inmate clothes, pajama clothes, jeans, leather shoes, kilts, and raincoats. Armor class of 7 would be military clothes, work pants, rubber boots, animal skin clothing. Animal skin clothing is technically leather, right? To an extent. Armor class 6. So we've got leather, like leather jackets, motorcycle jackets, construction clothing, military boots, like these ones here. I think that's military boots, it's hard to tell. No, I think that's like other construction boots. Yeah, that's construction boots. Motorcycle boots, hiking boots, which are these here. Pilot jacket, and work jackets. Okay. So work jackets, you know, they provide a decent amount of protection. Although work jacket, I would tie that into construction, honestly. And motorcycle jackets, I would tie them in with leather jackets. We have armor class of 5, improvised stab-proof vest. Armor class of 4, improvised leather stab-proof vest. From what I understand, they used to have these before, but they took them out. At least that's what I've been reading up on Twitter. Armor class of 3 is improvised bulletproof vest. I mean, look at those metal platings on there. That's pretty awesome, right? I still haven't made any of these yet, by the way. Armor class of 2 is civilian, is stab-proof vest, like your police ones and stuff like that, like the pre-built ones, and civilian helmets like the firefighter's helmet and light helmets and motorcycle helmets. And then armor class of 1, we have basic armor, so actual bulletproof vests, you have like proper combat helmets, and you have Feudal's helmet as well. I retweeted this. Yeah, see, oh, and two-handed blades is armor class 2, so that'll be the stab-proof vest and the civilian helmets and stuff like that. Okay guys, so here we are, first attempt with the explosive arrows. This is a just a test to see how well they actually perform. So I did try and make like a barricade of sorts to keep them in with barbed wire and stuff, but obviously they kept dying from that. They wouldn't just stay in there. And even if I did like a square of that there, you wouldn't be able to see them. So I just decided to spawn them in, not just like that, because I have been playing with admin mode on the community server. And yeah, here we go. This is the regular explosive arrows, the makeshift ones. Let's see how well they do. I mean, obviously it goes without saying. One shot kill. But the explosion doesn't kill either. Okay, let's try something else. Okay, let's try this. To attract them all to it. Come on guys, take the bait. That's it. Let's give this a try. Oh, really? Oh, okay, so the explosion did actually do something. It did actually. Okay, guys, so this is test number 2. The explosive arrows, but we're doing it against military puppets, the armored kind. Some of them have already spotted me, so let's just go ahead and... Actually, let's just try one of these as it is. Have I got MVGs on? There we go, that's a bit better. So let's just try one of these. Because obviously that's not going to kill it straight away. But it does attract them. That's 2. I think I missed. Yeah, I missed with that one. Did I catch him with that one, or did that go through his chest? Yeah, that went through his chest. There we go. So 3 explosions and they died. There we go. 2 arrows. 2 arrows to the chest. Okay, let's try the flares. Press the wrong button. There we go. Take it in the hands. You really do need night vision goggles, don't you? Okay, let's draw them all in. Fire off 1. Two. Okay, you can take out a few of them with it. Oh, they know I'm here now. Oh shit. Screw you, buddy. It definitely does seem to do the job, but honestly, I think I'd still rather use normal arrows. Yeah, I think that went a little too far. Hello, boys. Right then guys, here we are with the Black Hawk crossbow. And we've got a ton of explosive crossbow bolts to try out. So I've gone ahead and spawned in about 30 of these skinnies, just to see how well they do. And as far as I know, these are slightly different to the arrows. Oh wow. That drew a hell of a line, didn't it? I think it was more a case of the actual bolt hitting the blocks than anything else. Let's see if they move. Some of them will. Okay. Check this out. I mean, not bad. Try another one. Oh, did I kill all of the rest of them? It did. Actually didn't do too badly against the skinnies, did it? Sweet. I haven't got a level up there as well. Not that that matters anyway. Because this character isn't about that. Where are you? Hey, here somewhere. You're not underneath here. Kind of hard to see with the crossbow. Ah, there you are. I mean, killed it. I mean, it's got a very small proximity, to be fair. I mean, it's only a small explosive charge, it's not that huge. Considering you're using a whole case of gunpowder for it, though. A whole tin, or case. Oh, wait, look at it, look at that. Actually pretty good to draw them in. I don't know whether it's just the fact that the crossbow hits harder, therefore it makes a lot more noise. Does it come in daytime? It is. I mean, we can actually see anyway, so it's not too bad. And yes, there are a couple over there. They actually seem to do pretty decent damage. Yeah, I don't know if it's just the crossbow that hits harder and makes a louder thunk as it hits that draws their attention compared to the bow and arrow. But they seem to be attracted more to the bolts than they do the arrows. Check out that sunrise, guys. That's awesome. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I don't think there's any more puppets around here at the moment. So we're going to go ahead and try something a little bit different. think they're a little bit too spread out. It's okay, just let them do their thing. Let's go ahead and do these. See if that makes a difference. What? That's crazy. See, as you can see, guys, I spawned in some beefers just to see what would happen. And that was crazy. I think it might be one right underneath me as well. Yeah, there is. Fuck. This might not be a good thing. That's okay. We can survive. Holy hell. Look at all those bits and pieces. That's crazy. I just want to quickly grab a flare. There's still quite a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, at least 10. Okay. Oh, there we go. That's it. Just don't start running this way. I want you to stay there. Oh, that was awesome. Oh, I know so much. That was not meant to happen. That was not meant to happen. So yeah, guys, all the previous explosive, i.e. the explosive arrows and the explosive bolts, they're actually rather easy to make. So all you need is a stick, can of drink, i.e. a beer or fizzy. You need a blast cap, which you need to create as well, which I believe you use gunpowder, scrap metal, and what is the last ingredient on that one? Ah, toolbox. So they're pretty easy to make. And here's all the explosive stuff. So you got metal explosive arrows, carbon ones, explosive arrow. This is the basic one. Obviously these ones here you need the actual arrows for. Blast cap and gunpowder. These are slightly different. But with these ones here, this is the makeshift one. So stick, can of something, blast cap, duct tape, gunpowder, and a sharp weapon, just so you can like fix it all together, I suppose. That's the arrow, and the bolt is exactly the same as the arrow. No different whatsoever. And as you can see, there's got a little tip and it's got a little explosive charge right there. Well, these are timed ones. I think these ones might be more of a hit on, explode on hit sort of thing, maybe. I haven't tested those one out yet. I also want to try out the pipe bombs as well, and the pressure cooker bombs and stuff like that for the last thing today. Yeah, that's right. We got the Dildo Arrows. I'm gonna try those out. Just want to see how well they do. If they do well at all. Let's try him first. Shit. Look at all that. Let's try him. Right at the back of the head. Just gonna fill him full of cocks. Here we go. Yeah, that hits on proximity. Interesting. Come on, guys. Go out there. There's another one. I mean, it does a pretty decent job, to be fair. As long as they're relatively close by. There's at least 1, 2 there. I love doing this. It's like a proper boxing ring, huh? Okay, that one's down. Oof. That was all the ammo I had, right? Okay. It's fine. I'll take out that last one, old school style. Just like that. As I said, guys, there will be some more videos about different kind of like makeshift stuff. So we'll do the proper one with the pipe bomb. We'll do the pressure cooker bomb and laser detonators. We'll do all that all in one go. Motion sensor detonator and the cartridge trap. So if you like the video, guys, don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe, hit that bell notification, just so you know when the next video goes live. Generally, I upload on every Wednesday, 8:30 in the evening, GMT. Don't forget, guys, also I do stream over on Twitch, twitch.tv/CAPT_OZ. Hope see you there sometime.